David R. here. Today I'm going to talk to you about this book, 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness by Jim Rohn. That guy there. This book is about making life-changing decisions. It's about saying, I've had enough. I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm through with being broke. So let's get started. Strategy 1. Unleash the power of goals. These are your short-term and your long-term goals. The way I see it, you make short-term goals. You make a lot of them. You achieve them. And overall, you will achieve your long-term goal. For instance, if you're reading books on finance, let's say, and you want some kind of wealth or you want to invest money, so you read a bunch of these books. These are your short-term goals. And then eventually you will invest and earn money, and that's your long-term goal. Basically, it's to earn money. The author says you want to ask yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want to be? What do I want to see? What do I want to have? Where do I want to go? What would I like to share? What would you like to share with the world? Believe it or not, Amazon, Google, all these guys are sharing with the world and they're profiting from it. He says, give a person $1 million, and if that person doesn't have a millionaire mindset or an attitude of a millionaire, that person's likely to lose that money. Sports stars, lottery winners, those people often become poor after they were rich. Strategy 2, seek knowledge. One of the fundamental strategies of living the good life is knowing what information you need in order to achieve your aims. This comes from reading books like this one or other books, watching educational videos, going to websites, blogs. At the time this book was written, there were no blogs. There was no YouTube. But I'm recommending those. The author didn't, obviously. He says that all leaders are readers. I think even if you're not a leader, be a reader anyway. Self-education is highly important. Strategy 3, learn how to change. He says, learn to work harder on yourself than you do at your job. The business of personal development takes a lifetime, which is true. We're never going to be perfect, but we should learn from our mistakes and keep improving as we go along. He says, what you become is far more important than what you get. He says, you have to be more than you've got to become more than you are. He says, develop an above average handshake. Develop an above average smile. Develop an above average interest in others. Develop an above average intensity to win. Stop procrastinating. Don't blame others for your mistakes. Stop making excuses and just get out there and do something. Just do something. That's really all you have to do. Whether you fail or not, just do something. Strategy 4, control your finances. Well, pay your taxes. He says to live on 70% of your after-tax income. So with that extra 30%, you will want to invest 10% of that, give 10% to charity, put 10% in your savings. He says it's not the amount that counts, it's the plan that counts. You need a plan. We all need a plan. Strategy 5, master time. Work smarter, not longer. Focus more on productivity per hour instead of putting in more hours. He says always plan your day before you start it. In fact, don't start your day until you have it finished. Just write down what you need to do that day. I do this all the time. Either you run your day or your day runs you. So avoid distractions like social media, Facebook. But what if you are marketing on social media? Then you might not avoid social media. It just depends on the context. Strategy 6, surround yourself with winners. Never underestimate the power of influence. It's important that you surround yourself with people who are like you, like-minded people. Don't be around losers or drug addicts, alcoholics. Those people will drag you down no matter what. You want to hang out with people who are on the same wavelength as you are. The author says, with whom do I spend time? What are they doing to me? Is this association okay with me? Are they robbing you of your dreams, even on a subconscious level? You have to be careful of that. Strategy 7, learn the art of living well. Lifestyle means expanding your knowledge and experiences from the influence of books, movies, new adventures. He says the good life is not an amount. It's an attitude, an act, idea. You see? Living the good life doesn't necessarily have to mean that you own a yacht or a mansion. No. You are continually learning. You are becoming a healthier person, both mentally, physically, spiritually. And you are moving forward in the direction of your dreams. You see? That's the good life. But a little wealth doesn't hurt either. He says the good life comes from a lifestyle that is fully developed, regardless of the size of your bank account. So I'm going to conclude with this. Why should you try? Why should you read that particular book? Why should you earn that amount of money? The answer is, why not? What else are you going to do with your life? What else? Like Trump says, if you're going to be thinking, think big. Do it anyway. Why not you? Why not have fun with your money? Why not have a good time while you can? And finally, why not now? Don't postpone these things. Do it now. Because you never know what the future brings. Anyway, that's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.